Caleb, now that you're a senior and you've made your mark on the program, what can you tell us about the beginning of your start with the Eagles of Springstead and how you've evolved over the years now that this is your senior year?
It was a grind. I started my sophomore year, junior year, and now my senior year. That's not a guarantee. Normally you don't start your sophomore year. Put in a lot of work, and I look forward to this upcoming season and getting better.
Coach Garofano has built a great program and consistently one of the top teams in the area and in the region. What have you seen from Coach Garofano to make it that way?
He has a no-nonsense attitude, number one. If you don't got your stuff together, you don't get to play. And you miss practice, you don't play. You goof off in practice, you do a punishment, like up-downs, push-ups, running, and nobody wants to do that, including myself. So everything's in straight and order, which allows us to work well as a team and win games.
How often are you punished?
Never.
Never. That's a great leader right there, never. Coach Garofano, you have been one of the most consistent and successful coaches in the area. How has Caleb contributed to that success for the Springstead Eagles?
Caleb is a 3-year starter. He's also a wrestler, so we encourage kids to play other sports. It's just, I don't believe in a one sport for every kid. You have to do football, and we allow them to do that. Sometimes it gets involved into the fall as well because they have tournaments, and that builds his toughness, and so we encourage that kind of thing. And like I said, he's a 3-year starter, and he's been a stalwart on our offensive line and defensive line for 3 years now. So we really lean on him and depend on him on both sides of the ball.
You've been through a lot of football games. What can you tell me about your favorite football game?
My favorite, I would say probably beating Nature Coast at home. My first year starting. Well, not my first year, but when they came home my junior year, because it's away home, and we beat them because they were talking a whole bunch of crap, and I don't respect that. I like to talk with my pads, and it just felt good shutting them up.
What can you tell me is your proudest moment as a player?
Well, my sophomore year of football, we were playing Mitchell at home. We just got whooped by Mitchell the year before, 2 games in a row. And we were down a touchdown with, I want to say, 15 seconds left, goal line, 1-yard line, and I was starting a line, and we ran a play called Superman, and we just shoved it in, and we won the game off that, and that was my proudest moment.
Coach Garofano, it's very important to have great leadership as the foundation of your program, of any program. How has Caleb fit into the leadership style on your team?
Well, he is the leader. I mean, and especially by example. He's physical, he's fearless, and kids feed off that. We need that toughness, and in some areas that's lacking. We're really young this year, really inexperienced in a lot of positions, only 2 returning starters, him being one of them, and they need to emulate his behavior and his toughness and his character and how he won't back down from anybody.
Caleb, tell me about your personal and team goals this season.
Well, my personal goals is to make the playoffs again. And for the team, I would love for us to I want to say 8-2, and win majority of our games, because we came out with a loss our first week, and that's tough to come back from. But my hopes as a team is that we power through this, we get better, and we just steamroll the rest of our teams.
Of course, success is important on the field. I think what most people forget is how much coaches care about success off the field. What can you tell me about Caleb off the field?
He's an honor student. He's a leader in the hallway as well, in the classroom as well as on the field, and that's what we look for. I mean, we're not just trying to build a football team or win games. We're trying to build, character. Young men of character, and see them succeed well beyond football, well beyond Springstead, and we try and instill that in all our players. It's not just win at all costs program. We don't recruit kids. We don't do any of that. Hey, whoever we end up with, whoever we coach them to the best of our ability, and we want to try and see them do great things outside of Springstead for the community, become great, fathers, become great husbands, and productive community members.
Football is a long journey, You've been playing for many years. Who would you like to thank along the way?
I would like to thank all the coaches, and especially my dad. He kind of got me into it, because I really wasn't planning on playing football. I was kind of just not going to do anything, honestly. But he got me into it. Once I found a love for football, all the coaches, even the ones when I had losing seasons, they encouraged me to do better and inspired me to do better things. And right now in high school, I guess I'll thank Coach Garofano and Coach Hines, because they've been my personal coaches for a long time.
Kaleb, we're going to start with our rapid fire questions. Your first question is, who is your favorite player of any sport and why?
My favorite player of any sport would be probably Gable Stevenson of wrestling, because he's a big guy, and I look at him when I need to get better and see what I can do better. He's an Olympic champ and a two-time national champ.
Tell me about your favorite rivalry game. Who is it and why is it your favorite rivalry?
Like I'll go back to it, us versus Mitchell. I wouldn't say it's a true rivalry, but for the couple years we lost to them, and it felt good to beat them.
What is your favorite school tradition?
My favorite school tradition is the Spirit Walk. I'm sure every school does it, but our school also does it, and I think we do it the best out of every school in the county, and it feels good to be recognized by my peers.
What is a Spirit Walk?
So it's your football team, maybe your band members, cheerleaders, you all walk around the school, a bunch of students come out, they clap, they say good luck, and it just feels good.
What is your favorite pregame ritual?
My favorite pregame ritual is the pregame meal, because I like to eat, and it helps fuel me towards the game.
Who is your funniest teammate and why?
Funniest teammate's me. I'm the funniest. I'm hilarious. And it keeps the spirits up at practice, and it's just a fun time.
Yeah. What do you look forward to most after graduation?
Wrestling in college. I would say like getting a job, but nobody wants to get a job. I'm looking to continue my academic career and athletic career in college, and I'm looking forward to that.
We'd like to thank you, Kaleb Johns, 2025 Senior Spotlight.